The tip of the iron's hot now, and the first way I know is I hold my hand well over it, and if I can feel the heat coming up off of it, then it's hot enough. Then what I'll do is do a little test burn. We're going to start over here, and if I touch it to the wood and it sizzles and smokes, then we're good, and if it doesn't, then I know it needs a little more time. Now, because these are long letters that I'm making, I may have to stop in the middle, or I'll do a portion of it and then wait. I've outlined them in Sharpie, but once the burn goes, you'll notice the burn more than the Sharpie. So it may not be quite hot enough yet, but if I go slowly, it'll be fine. Doing curves with this tip is a little bit more difficult, but not a lot more difficult. I think I probably ran off the screen. I'm not sure if you can see the smoke coming up off of it, but it is smoking, which is a good thing since I'm trying to burn the wood. The longer I hold it in one place, the more pronounced that line will be. Also, the deeper it'll burn into the wood. And as the tip burns in deeper, it'll also be wider because of this tip. But the more the heat is taken away from the tip, the less it burns. So sometimes you have to go pretty slow as the heat is absorbed out of the tip. Now, you can notice the difference between here, the darkness of the burn, and the darkness of the Sharpie. Now we'll do the bottom line. And I keep forgetting that because I'm watching the wood and not the screen, that it's not always exactly synced up. Starting to go a little offline there. So get all the way through. And you can see here that the line is fairly thin, and it's because the wood started taking too much heat away from the iron. So I'll give it a second to kind of heat back up, and then I'll go back through and burn this again, and then I'll go over the whole letter again, and then I'm going to pause for now. While the iron is heating up a little bit more, I'm not sure if you can see it, but right here where the line is widening out, it's because there's a small knot in the wood, and you can see the difference in the colors and the grains. The darker brown is harder than the white, and so anytime I cross from one to the other, it's a problem. But right here, like I said, and I can feel it with my finger, there's a little bump, and so it's going to be a little bit more trouble to get through that, but I will get through that. Alright, so I've got a base burn on this letter. So I'll go through one more time, and now just kind of want to pull it through, and any place it snags, I'll kind of hold it down to make sure that it's fairly evenly burned. Now here's another bump, and you can see it's right at the edge of the lighter wood and the darker wood. But it just takes a little bit of wiggle and a little bit of weight to get through it. Same thing right here. Oh, I'm not even on the screen. Not helpful. So right in here is where I was having the problem, where there was a rise in the wood and so the iron was catching. Another one here. And like I said, I'll just wiggle and burn through it. All the way down. And then from the bottom, and I kind of want to burn a little more towards the top edge of it. And anywhere it catches, I just want to pull through it. Alright, that's our first letter. And I will stop for now and make some more videos later. Thank you for watching.